Hello, I'm Simon, and welcome to another episode of The Maserati Guy. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of purchases. The first of these is an enormous sucker. No, it's not me. It's an enormous suction cup. Here it is. Manfrotto 241 FB pump cup. The reason I wanted to get this is because I've been currently using the GoPros on the windscreen, and I'd like to get a bit better quality and have a bit more control over the framing and everything else. So I want to use my main camera for those kind of shots. And so in order to attach that to the windscreen, I need a suction mount. So this is the one that they had at my favorite store, which is Dragon Image in Artarmon. So I'll just take it out. As you can see, it's pretty large. In fact, I tested this on a window a minute ago, and I actually couldn't get it off. I had to use a plastic spudger to break the seal to get it off the glass. Very, very strong. Basically, the way this works, it's got a little pump here, and you can just pump this up, and that removes the air from the suction cup behind here, creates partial vacuum that holds it firmly to the glass. So we'll see if that works in the car in a minute. Second item I bought is a little Zoom H1 audio recorder. I have got a Zoom H4, which I use for recording concerts and things like that. That has two XLR microphone inputs, which is great for using high quality microphones and stuff like that, but it is quite bulky, too big to put in your pocket. And currently I've been using this old Sony MP3 recorder, which is, well, it's probably about 11, 12 years old now, and it's got a built-in memory. It doesn't have a memory card or anything like that you can take out. And I think it only records, I think it's only got 4 gig of built-in memory. I'd have to check that, but I have had it run out on me because I record in WAV format rather than MP3, and it does run out after a while. Quality is good, it's what you're hearing now, but I just need a bit more flexibility. And now for, basically 180 bucks, you can get this thing, which is the Zoom H1. It's got a microphone input here, which will power the lapel mic, which needs a small voltage supply. Very, very easy to use. Just slide it down to power on. It says hi. And then simply a single click and it will start recording. And I'll just cut in the audio from here just so that you can hear what it sounds like. That's just using the built-in microphones. And then to stop, simple. So it's pretty foolproof, and I can stick that in my pocket when I'm using the lapel mic and just kind of forget about it, and it'll record for hours on a large micro SD card. It even says goodbye afterwards when you turn it off, so that's quite cool. So let's see if we can get this suction cup mounted in the car. Okay, so we've just dropped the top on the Audi just so that we can get a better view. So I'm going to take the protective cover off the back, and then the device fixes on like that. And then what you have to do is you have to pump this backwards and forwards. Now it's still coming out past the red line. You have to keep pumping until it doesn't come out past the red line. Like that. And this is what it looks like when it's mounted on the windscreen. Managed to adjust it correctly. So we've got the camera set up, and we've managed to adjust it just so that it's kind of pointing in the right place. This allows me to use my Sony Alpha 7 to record some shots in the car. So let's take it for a spin and see how it goes. A little bit of vibration there. I don't know how much that's going to translate onto the video. This camera might be just too heavy. You never know. May just have to go for something lighter. Might have to use my RX 100, although that only records 4K for about 5 minutes before it bombs out. It overheats and shuts down. So I'm hoping this will not be too bumpy, or else I may have to look at something else. These traffic lights are so annoying. They take forever to let us out. Oh, finally. So it doesn't look like the vacuum's losing its intensity at all. The plunger is still well inside, so no need to pump it up again. You know, I think the GoPros are good to stick on the outside of the car, put in places where they, you know, where there's naturally a bit of you couldn't put a larger camera. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, you've got the space and the ability to mount a better quality camera. It seems crazy not to do so. It does obscure the view quite a lot out to the left. Big hunk of camera. Now we'll have the fun of trying to take it off. It doesn't come off easily, which is a good thing, obviously. You don't want your $3,000 camera hitting the deck. But when you do want to take it off, it would be good if you could actually, take it off. So here we are. Let's go and check that footage and we'll get back to you. So I thought that test was pretty successful. The quality was really good. The optical image stabilization system seemed to deal with the bumps quite well. And overall I was very pleased with that. Actually, there is an issue with the RS5. It does have quite a bit of scuttle shake. So there's probably more vibration in the camera than you get from most cars, especially fixed head cars. So I think that is a very acceptable solution. Very happy with that, and look forward to using it in future videos. So I hope you found this video interesting and informative, and if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to click the like button, and as always, please subscribe, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.